The spectacular theatre of Justin Welby's inauguration at Canterbury Cathedral will begin here at the Great West Door, when he'll bang 3 times with his shepherd's crook on the oak doors and demand to be let in. Now, unlike other occasions, he'll be stopped inside the doors by a young Anglican representing the rest of the worldwide church, Evangeline Canagasorium, who will ask him what job he's come to do, where he's come from, and what gives him the confidence even to turn up to do it. He'll answer that he knows only Jesus and he comes in great fear and trembling, and then walk forward into this magnificent 14th century perpendicular nave to begin the rest of the service. Then 30 minutes into the service comes the moment when the Archbishop of York, John Sentamu, asks Justin Welby whether he agrees to do this job. He'll say he does, and then he'll be handed the Canterbury Gospels to swear an oath of faithfulness to the Church of England. These are incredible documents. They were brought to England 1,400 years ago by St. Augustine, who was sent by the Pope to convert the English to Christianity. They're written on vellum, they're illustrated, and they contain the Gospels of Mark, Matthew, Luke and John. Well, you might think that being Archbishop of Canterbury was a fairly safe occupation, but actually no fewer than 5 of them have been martyred while doing the job. That's almost 5% of the total, so you might think that perhaps Justin Welby should be taking out insurance. Most famously, Thomas à Becket was murdered right here on this spot by knights representing the king. And then comes the central point in the entire service, when Justin Welby is led by the Dean of Canterbury, Robert Willis, to the chair of St. Augustine, this 800-year-old chair made out of Purbeck marble, which has obviously seen a fair bit of life. And when he's sat here, he becomes officially the primate of all England, the leader of the Church of England. And as his predecessor Rowan Williams remarked, the seat is far too big for any one person to fill it, a metaphor for the job of Archbishop of Canterbury, which nearly everyone agrees is virtually impossible.